Welcome to the Alabama Peace Officers Standards and Training Commission Physical Agility and Ability Test. As an applicant, you are required to pass a test of physical agility and ability as an entry-level requirement to the Law Enforcement Training Academy condition of certification. The test is composed of two phases, physical agility and physical ability components, and both parts will be administered on the same day. The test is formatted to a pass-fail structure. Failure to successfully complete any part of Phase 1 or 2 means failure of the entire physical agility and ability test. The physical agility portion of the test simulates certain specific activities routinely expected of a law enforcement officer or correctional officer and consists of 5 events designed to measure minimum levels of endurance, strength, agility, and coordination. This test simulates any number of job-related activities such as jumping down from porches, climbing stairs, walking along walls, rafters, pipes, or beams, while in foot pursuit or while checking buildings for suspects. A period of running is incorporated into each of the events to simulate the apprehension and control of a fleeing suspect. The time limit for the 5 physical agility events is 90 seconds. Event 1, pushing. This test requires pushing a patrol vehicle a distance of 15 feet on a paved, level surface with the gear in neutral. A driver will remain inside the vehicle at all times as a safety factor. This will demonstrate the applicant's ability to remove or assist in the removal of a stalled vehicle from an intersection in order to eliminate a traffic hazard or restore the flow of traffic. Event 2, climbing. This is essentially a wall surmount and is intended to measure agility and coordination. It consists of a fence 6 feet in height. One fence is made of wood and one is a chain link fence. The applicant has the choice of which fence to climb. The applicant will climb only one fence. These are typical of the type commonly found around numerous business establishments as well as those found around residences. The applicant is instructed to run a distance of 50 yards and then surmount the fence in any manner they wish, so long as it is a solo effort. Event 3, window entry. The applicant must run a distance of 50 yards to the next position where the applicant will step through an obstacle approximately 24 inches square. This ensures that the applicant has sufficient body mobility to step through an obstacle the approximate size of a residential window. Event 4, balance. The balance test requires running a distance of 25 yards and then surmounting a 6x6 beam suspended 1 foot in the air and walking a distance of 15 feet. At the end of the beam, the applicant is required to jump the 1 foot distance to the ground. The balance beam is a combination test demonstrating the ability to maintain balance while moving forward on a flat surface to a narrow surface and back to a flat surface again. Minimum levels of both balance and coordination are required. Event 5, Weight Drag. The applicant is required to run a distance of 25 yards and then lift, pull, or drag a dead weight object, approximately 165 pounds, for a distance of 15 feet. The applicant will drop the weight at the finish line. The test is designed to gauge the applicant's ability to extricate a human being from an automobile or a burning building. This concludes the physical agility portion of the exam. After a minimum of a 20-minute rest break, you will proceed to the physical ability portion of the test. Phase 2, Physical Ability. Event 1, Timed Push-ups. On the Get Ready command, the applicant will assume the front-leaning rest position, push-up with the arms straight, elbows locked, hands about shoulder-width apart, and palms placed on the floor. The feet may be together or up to 12 inches apart. The body should be essentially straight when viewed from the side, from the shoulders to the ankles. On the Start Push-ups command, the applicant begins the push-up by bending the elbows and lowering the entire body until the chest touches the fist of the test administrator. The upper arm should be parallel to the ground at this point. The applicant returns to the starting position by raising the entire body until the arms are fully extended. The applicant may rest in the up position only, elbows locked. The body must remain in a generally straight line and as a single unit for the entire repetition. Failure to perform the required number of repetitions in the time allotted results in failure. Failure to keep the body straight or to properly lower the entire body until the chest touches the test administrator's fist, or allowing any part of the body other than the hands or feet to touch the ground results in disqualification. Incorrect movements will not be counted. Each applicant has 60 seconds to complete 22 push-ups. After a minimum 20-minute rest, applicants will begin the timed sit-up event. Event 2, Timed Sit-ups. On the Get Ready command, the applicant assumes the starting position by lying flat on their back with their knees bent at 45 degrees. Feet may be together or up to 12 inches apart, resting on the ground, and may be stabilized by a partner holding the ankles with the hands only. The applicant's fingers must be interlocked behind the neck or head. On the Start Sit-ups command, the applicant begins raising the upper body to the up position with elbows touching knees. The applicant lowers the body until the upper portion of the back, shoulder blades, touches the mat. The head, hands, arms, and elbows do not have to touch the ground. The up position is the only authorized rest position. Failing to reach the up position, failing to keep the fingers locked behind the neck or head, arching or bowing the back, and raising the buttocks off the ground to raise the upper body, or allowing feet to leave the floor will result in incorrect movements. Incorrect movements will not be counted. Each applicant has 60 seconds to complete 25 sit-ups. After a minimum 20-minute rest, applicants will begin the timed 1 1/2 mile run. Event 3, 1 1/2 mile run. At the start, all applicants will be lined up behind the starting line on a flat, level course. Applicants are instructed to complete the 1 1/2 mile run and to listen to their finish time. On the command Go, the timing clock will be started and the applicants will begin running at their own pace. The test administrator timing the event will begin calling off the time in minutes and seconds as the applicants approach the finish line. Each applicant's time will be recorded after they pass through the finish line. Do not deviate from the course. Do not touch any other applicant during the course. If you feel faint, pain, dizziness, weakness, sustain an injury, or otherwise feel that you cannot complete the test, immediately stop and signal for a tester. Each applicant must run 1 1/2 miles within 15 minutes and 28 seconds. This concludes the APOST Physical Agility and Ability Test.